Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to do a Bible review, but before I get to that, sorry you're not looking at my face right now, but I wanted to give an update on my channel name. It will be changing. I had come across another ministry that is using the same name as Into the Word. So I'm going to be changing it to 10-4 Ministries. And there's a little backstory on that, and I will explain that a little bit later when I actually am able to change my name on YouTube. Right now I can't for, I don't know, another month or two. But anyway, it will be 10-4 Ministries. But let's get down to the Bible review. This is the Thomas Nelson, I believe it's called the Premier Series. This is the New King James large print thinline edition. And now I got this in last night, so I haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time with it. And there are many other reviews on this Bible. What I want to do is kind of a comparison. Now, this cover, it is a goatskin cover with a calfskin liner. Very, very flexible, impressive, soft, very soft. In fact, I have a Cambridge Pit Minion goatskin. Okay, this is the goatskin. They have like a paste down cardstock liner. And to compare this goatskin with this goatskin, I mean, this goatskin is pretty rough, abrasive, stiff, and I'm sure the stiffness is due to this here. But the texture on it is just super rough, and this is like smooth. It's very smooth, soft, supple, and it's got that gold gilding there, very nice, super long ribbons, pretty nice. And another feature is, of course, this layout. Looks very, very similar to the Quintel layout from Skylar. And for comparison, I have it's a PSQ, so it's obviously not going to be the same size, but you can just look at the difference in the layout, or the similarity, I should say. I mean, very similar layouts all the way down. You have your cross references down here and the cross references down here. The one thing about the Thomas Nelson is also their footnotes are also down here, whereas the footnotes, like the translation notes and stuff on the Quintel series, are down here, so they're easier to find, easier to pick out. It's also got art gilding. You can see the difference in the color. Now on the camera, it looks like there's almost no art gilding, but it is like a salmony pink gilding, and you can see it better with the naked eye. It's actually kind of nice. And the layout is extremely similar, and I love it. One other thing I really wanted to point out is, if you can see, the verse numbers are kind of hard to pick out. They're not super hard. There's 16 and there's 15. I mean, you can pick them up pretty easily. But if you compare that to the Quintel, focus, you'll see, I mean, the verse numbers are bold, very easy to find. So that's not really a big deal to me, as long as I can pick them out, find them. I will say I love this paper. It it's easier to grab the pages and turn it. Whereas this, I mean, they're a little bit smoother, and it's kind of hard to grab the pages sometimes. Not always, but so very, very, very similar to the Quintel series in that aspect. And I mean, so floppy. Very nice. Very, very nice to hold. I love it. And you know, yeah, I'm not hiding my name. I just got this. It's dated today, but I got it in last night. I read through a few chapters last night in my daily reading. And I mean, really impressive. This is really impressive. And if you want to see just how floppy it is, I mean, you can see it flows. It's so nice. Very nice. Now, let's get to the price point. They retail for $150. Okay. I have yet to see a single one go for that price right now. And I had it saved on my Amazon wish list. And I watched the price fluctuate. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. And you know, but I've never seen it over $100. This, the PSQ, is constantly $120. This is calfskin. Okay, calfskin with a synthetic liner. That's $120. Now the Quintel, the full-size Quintel, is $185 with the goat skin and the calfskin liner. That's $185. I got it for $63 plus tax. So, I mean, that's extremely hard to pass up, and it's the same layout. I mean, of course, it's not the same paginization as the Quintel, and the type, the font type, it's advertised at an 11, and from the comparisons that I've seen, it's not quite an 11. I think it's like a 10.5, and I think the 11 is from from the bottom of this line to maybe the bottom of that line, maybe, or the spacing. Not quite sure, but it's very easy to read. Very easy to read. But yeah, I know there's people who are always asking about it, and very floppy. I love it. I love this cover. Super, super flexible, floppy. I mean, I was reading it last night, kind of like this, just lay it over, and it's impressive, guys. And for that price, very impressive. This, think it's safe to say this is probably going to be the last Bible that I buy for quite a while. But this one's going to last. This one's going to last. And this one's going to last. These are all premium Bibles. They're all going to last a very long time. This one's also New King James, and this one is NASB. And I'm sorry for my camera work here. I'm using one hand to hold my phone and the other one to do this. But let's get back to, this is the concordance. That's fine. Do what you do. My wife's doing her nails over there, so you'll have to excuse the noise. But I like the concordance. Like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of time to look over it, but I mean, there's a lot of entries in here. 3-column format. So there's a lot of information in here. And these maps, I like them. I don't think they're quite as good as the Skylar maps, because of I mean, the detail in the Skylar maps are just incredible. I like that. I also like the paper that these are on, whereas this is a it's a thicker cardstock. It is shiny instead of, you know, the matte. I don't really care about that. That doesn't bother me. But I do use the maps. I go through the maps. Like, I was looking through it yesterday, and if you look at, let's go here, Paul's missionary journeys, okay? So I just try to put myself in that place. So you go down to this one. This is his first missionary journey. So this is 2 years. So over 2 years, he went, where's the purple? He went this route right here. So this purple here. And I mean, in 2 years, he did that. And you got to think, I mean, he's on foot, you know, maybe on a donkey or camel, maybe, but mostly on foot and, you know, boat. You know, I just try to put myself in that position and how long it took him to do all of this. You know, it's kind of crazy to put yourself there. But anyway, no raised hubs. I kind of like that, honestly. The raised hubs aren't a big deal to me because raised hubs basically protect, you know, the gilding on the outside, the stamping. But as far as holding it doesn't really make a difference to me. But, you know, if you are thinking about buying one of these, I know they're a huge hit right now, and that's another reason why I didn't want to let this sit too long on my wish list because of that price fluctuation, and with as many people are buying these up, that price is going to go up. I can count on it. But very good, very nice paper. And no, it's not Youngblood, okay? Skylar is produced by Youngblood. It's bound and printed by Youngblood. So their paper is a little bit smoother, just a little bit. It's really not noticeable. It is a creamier color, whereas this is a white, but it's still just as smooth. It's 36 GSM paper. It's thick. There's almost no ghosting. And what they say about the camera picking up ghosting more than the naked eye is true. I mean, there's almost no ghosting on this thing. I love it, guys. Absolutely. So if you're wondering about it, give it a shot. Right now, I think the actual price listed on Amazon is like $70. I had a 10% coupon, so I got it for like $63 plus tax. And I mean, this is literally out of all the premium Bibles that I have, this is the cheapest one as far as price goes. But I think it's the best one as far as quality goes, you know. So it's pretty good, because this one, this right here, this PSQ, I love the PSQ. It's probably my favorite Bible, my favorite layout, my favorite size and everything. I just love it. You cannot go wrong with the PSQ. But this, I mean, the quality, the font size, the readability, all of that, this may become my new favorite Bible. Maybe not for the portability size. Still gonna have to go with the PSQ, but love it. Can't say enough good things about it. So if you're in doubt, give it a shot. You know, I know there's a lot of people who will buy these and, you know, resell them or whatever. I would not worry about the price going down. I mean, they keep their worth, their value. You know, so if you buy it, you don't like it, you can always resell it. I'm sure you could, if you hold on to it for a year or two and keep it in good condition, you could probably sell it for $100. You know, it's well worth it. So Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry if I rambled on. And like I said, this wasn't real in depth because there are so many other reviews out there. I just wanted to get a comparison out there. I mean, look at it. It's very nice. So anyway, God bless, and thanks for watching.